Hey guys, welcome back. Marvelous Mark here, and I'm here to bring you the finale for The Walking Dead Season 7. Well, the finale, it started really good. It was really, to me, in my opinion, it was really fast paced. Uh, I love that we got to see a Sasha death, kind of like a Tyrese's death back in, what is it, Season 5, I believe? Season 5? The mid-season premiere for season 5. Yeah, when Tyrese, you got to see all the flashbacks of the governor, Lizzie and Mika, and on this one with Sasha, you got to see at least Abraham and a little of what happened before they went into the RV and taking Maggie to the hilltop, which led to them meeting Negan, and everyone knows what happened after that. But I like seeing the Sasha um, things going on. I got to see what she was thinking. I feel like she was really sacrificing herself for the group, and to me, that's really heroic, and she did a really good job. Uh, what is her name? Shaniqua, I think her name is. She did a really good job portraying Sasha, and I wish her all the best in her future endeavors. She did really good. She killed it all the way back from season 3. Killed it. And all right, Eugene, I still don't know if he's really acting on Negan's side or is he actually on his side. I don't know because that's very different from the comic books. Because I really don't remember from the comics that Eugene is now helping Negan. That he was helping Negan in the comic books. I do not remember that. But it's really different in the show, and I'm really intrigued by what's going on with it. And I feel, in my opinion, I kind of feel that he's actually on Negan's side, and it's all good with me. I feel like he fits that role. He's not in Rick's group, all acting like a coward like he always tells himself, and he's actually contributing to Negan's group. He's not just there in the background. He's actually one of the front runners, one of Negan's men, besides Dwight and Simon. So he's one of the top 3 men there, and he's basically a doctor too. That's why they killed the other Dr. Carson. And I just wanted to show you too, The Walking Dead Volume 20, All Out War Part 1. This is really all we covered right here in Season 7. We covered really everything. There were some parts in this volume that wasn't in the show, but still everything came out great. Like with Shiva, the CGI for Shiva was really good. I loved it. Like it didn't like it to me. That was like movie CGI. Like I could. It looked like a real tiger to me. It didn't look fake. It looked, man, it looked really great. Shout out to the guys, the effect team, whoever, man, whoever just brought that to life. I applaud them because bringing a tiger on screen like that, I'm pretty sure it's a really hard thing to do, and you can't bring a real tiger because it's dangerous to the workers. But yeah, Shiva was great too, and I really, for a minute, I actually thought Carl was gonna get Lucille. I really did. But, the kingdom came in and saved the day. The hilltop came in and saved the day, which was all good. It was like, finally, the survivors are winning again. Finally, we get to see that. And because we haven't seen that this whole season, because in the season premiere of season 7, Negan smashed the heads in of Glenn and Abraham, which was a really devastating loss to the survivors. And we get to see that throughout the first half of season 7. Rick, a broken man after that, after dealing, really he's traumatized and he doesn't really know what to do. And everyone that follows Rick they really want to fight Negan, but Rick, he just wants to obey Negan and follow Negan and do what he has to do for Negan and get the supplies and whatever else Negan wants, or whatever else just Negan just wants to get his hands on, whatever he needs. And Rosita, that was another character who had a hard time dealing with the Negan process, and she didn't really want to do it. So even Sasha too, before her death, Sasha and Rosita, they went to the sanctuary. They tried to kill Negan. Rosita tried to kill Negan with a bullet, which was not a very smart move, in my opinion. And like that kind of stuff right there. I'm get off topic a little bit. From the comics into the show, Carl was the one who shot the bullet at Negan in the comic books, but in the show they chose Rosita to do that. And I don't understand why they did that. I knew her intentions. I know she was mad because everything would happen, but in the comic book, Carl shot Negan and he missed and hit Lucille. But I understand why he missed, because Carl, he has one eye and he's a little kid in the comic books too. So it's really different. I mean, he's a good shot and all. Now he's really a good shot in both the TV show and in the comic book. But choosing Rosita to take that shot, and she was literally like not even that far away from him, and she misses and hits a bat that's probably barely swinging like this. I don't know. That kind of threw me off in the mid season the finale. And but other than that, this whole season has been really good, and the start to this war was great too. With Rick, he even gets shot. We haven't seen that in a while, probably since Too Far Gone in season 4, in that mid-season finale. Rosita gets shot. We get to see Daryl back in action, doing a little his badass thing that he usually does. I mean, I know some people they probably want Daryl to die now because he hasn't really been doing much. He's been really emotional after, I mean, the loss of everyone he's cared about. And Beth, there's Beth, he feels the blame for getting Glenn killed. There's Carol, he misses Carol. Carol's like a mother figure to him. I don't see them ever in a romantic relationship because I feel like that's her child, and she just, whenever she sees him, she takes care of him, like we've seen a couple episodes back. We get to see Maggie come in and do her thing. Even Negan has some funny little one-liners with Maggie. She comes in guns a-blazing, and yeah, that's really cool. It was cool to see Abraham too again. Michael Cudlitz come back and do a scenes with Sasha, and he had little one-liners too, and that was cool to see him back. The scavengers, now that we're calling them that, in the comics, finally, instead of the garbage pile kids, which I really don't like, but it's okay, we just get over it, call them the scavengers now. They betrayed Rick, and now I feel like in season 8, Rick and Co, they're gonna have to go and beat the scavengers no matter what, because now they're allies to Negan, so they have to deal with that threat as soon as possible before Negan's army continues to grow. But overall, this episode, I give it a 10 out of 10. It was really good. I feel like the comic did it a little better, but still as a show, 10 out of 10. Even in the comic, I'm gonna just rate that. I know it's not the comic review, but I can still give that a 10 out of 10 too. So yeah, just check back, guys. I'll be back probably tomorrow or Tuesday with a new video, so just check back.